was miles away.
And what are you doing out of bed?
He couldn't sleep either.
You do know that you're spoiling him?
Here's hoping.
Well, I think we could do with a bit of light in here. Oh. Flipping out, you look terrible.
Now you know why I'm sitting in the dark.
Tony, if there was something
You'd be the first to know.
Full English and don't spare the horses.
I beg your pardon, what did your last slave die of?
Oh, come on. I've been living off slops and gruel. Anyway, you promised that you'd spoil me.
You've been spoilt plenty already.
Pretty please. By the way, last night was incredible.
Save the soft soap. I'm doing your brekkie.
I'm serious.
You weren't so bad yourself.
Did you know the best bit?
I can think of a few contenders.
Falling asleep.
Oh, charming.
And knowing that I'd be waking up with you beside me.
For that, you get a fried slice.
Flaming neck! Is that black paint?
Looks like emulsion.
Does it matter?
Who do you think did it?
I reckon I've got a pretty good idea.
And that was quick. And changed your mind about your grapefruit.
Couldn't leave well enough alone, could you?
I'm sorry. What's going on, Dad?
Some comedians decided to give Fizz's house a new paint job.
This I have got to see.
When'd you do it?
Who said it was me?
Don't even think about denying it.
Late enough not to get caught, OK. Now, I'd appreciate it if you lost that tone.
Was it you? Mum, you were so naughty. Mum, that is vandalism.
Don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, go and save an orphan or something.
Sophie's right, it's criminal damage.
Well, criminal implies a victim, and the only victim here is your daughter.
Yeah, we'll tell that to the judge.
Listen to him, it won't come to that. Anyway, nobody can prove anything.
Unless you confess.
Oh, give me some credit.
Since when have you ever been able to resist bragging?
Yeah, it's got a point, Mum.
Fine, well, it'll be our little secret. And you can wipe that look off your face.
I expected more from you, Mum.
Well, when you're praying for my immortal soul, remember, an eye for an eye.
I'm going over there right now.
She won't talk to you.
Who said out about talking?
Stop working yourself up. You and I both know you couldn't hurt a fly. Don't let her do anything stupid while I'm out.
Why? Where are you off to?
It's a surprise. Won't be long.
How the heck can he be so calm?
Probably been through a lot worse in prison.
Ches, why can't we just be left alone to get on with it?
Look, if you're right about Sally...
There's no if about it.
Whatever. She'll get tired of it soon enough.
And what if she doesn't?
Like you're always saying, you'll cross that bridge when you come to it.
Bet she's laughing at us right now.
Fizz, wake up, yeah. She wants you to react.
So just ignore it?
Can you think of anything more annoying for her?
You know, I'm starting to get cold feet about this mum and baby group in Worsley. They're all a bit new age. There's one little boy there called Wolf.
You finished the last of the milk.
Right, well, you know where the shop is? Oh, come on. A walk wouldn't kill you, would it?
Was that supposed to be funny?
You know I didn't mean it like that. Look, I just think you could do with a bit of exercise. You can't stay cooped up in here forever.
I'm supposed to be recuperating.
What, by hiding in the dark and neglecting them who love you?
Do you think this has been easy?
Right, well then, talk to me. All right, fine, have it your way, Tony. But just so as you know, yours isn't the only heart that needs looking after.
It lives.
No, don't start, Mum.
Serves you right. How you and Ches can stay up all hours playing those games, I'll never know. All that war and mindless violence. £1.70, please.
It's true. Keep the change.
Oh, Ta!
My pleasure as always.
Now that's a gentleman. Pure class.
Proud of yourselves, are we? Eh? Enjoy your late night fun and games.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, don't come the innocent, Kevin. I know exactly how Sally's vindictive little mind works.
And you know more than me.
Right, fine. Have it your way. Let's see what the police have to say.
Do what you want. But if I was to send John a message, would it be paint smeared over that window?
Is that a threat?
No, it's a fact. So do what you want, Fizz, but trust me, my life's complicated enough without adding him to the mix.
Hiya.
Hello again. Is anything the matter?
Yeah, look, I'm sorry about yesterday.
Apology accepted.
I was out of order, you know, because you deserve respect.
Deserve? I prefer to think I've earned it, but thanks anyway.
Ted, what was it really like?
Nothing like any video game, Gary.
Morning.
Morning.
It's a little welcome home present.
Sorry?
Don't be. According to my probation officer, adversity is just another word for opportunity.
You seem pretty relaxed about it.
It's called self-preservation. I'm on licence, can't afford to lose it. Besides, I owe it to Fizz.
Yeah. You've got a good girl there.
Thanks. Hey, don't laugh, but I woke up this morning, an ex-criminal, with no job, no prospects, no end of regret, and I felt like my whole life finally made sense. I learned to forgive myself, I suppose. I know I did a terrible thing, but I'm not the same man anymore.
No offence. How can you be sure?
Because Fizz loves me. Anyway, whatever happens, I'm not prepared to be frightened anymore. That's the worst prison of all. Try putting some elbow grease into it.
Hey! You are asking for a clip round the ear. John, why are we doing this?
When it comes to decorating, preparation is
You know
everything.
what I mean.
I thought you might require some sustenance.
Oh, you're a godsend, right?
Making progress, I see.
Yeah, we're getting there, slowly.
I must say, your conduct in the face of such provocation is truly an inspiration. And whatever trials and tribulations await, Haley and I are honoured to welcome you both as a friend and as a neighbour. Bon appetit.
Oh, bless him.
She were acting very strangely last night. If she susses out,
She won't.
Eileen's nobody's fool.
We just have to be careful, take extra precautions, and everything will be fine. Trust me.
All right.
I believe he might also warrant an apology.
I'll catch him next time. Don't mind you?
No, be my guest.
Listen, I've been thinking a bit about what you said earlier.
Really?
Yeah. So, set me straight, General.
Well, firstly, I was never office material. Far too rebellious for that.
Hey, little man.
I've just got him off.
Missed you. Fancy a cup of tea? I got milk. Went to the corner shop and everything.
Be wanting a medal next.
I'd settle for a hug. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, me too. Yeah, bought you some. It's a heart monitor watch. Runners wear them, apparently they're meant to be the business. I don't want you to be scared.
I'm not. Not anymore.
You've done a smashing job. I hardly recognise the place.
Every cloud has a silver lining, eh?
Every black cloud, you mean?
Oh, yeah. Doing a bit of DIY.
Let's go inside.
Odd way to spend your honeymoon. Surprised you're not locked away in that bedroom of yours.
If only. Unfortunately, we had a spot of trouble last night.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yes, someone thought it'd be amusing to vandalise our house.
That explains the paintwork then.
Yeah, we thought you'd gone goth.
I mean, what sort of person does something like that, eh? You'd have to be a pretty disturbed and sick individual.
Maybe they were angry.
No, just pathetic.
Home, now.
You okay, Sal? You lost for words?
No, just rather let my artwork do the talking.
Oh, Sally.
Okay.
He doesn't deserve to breathe the same air as us, much less have a view.
If it bothers you that much, feel free to move.
Over my dead body.
Told you.
Put the phone away.
I'm phoning the police.
No.
John, we have to.
And what are you going to tell him exactly?
She's just practically admitted it to our faces. We've got Ailey as a witness.
The paint's all gone. Where's the proof?
I've got photos on my phone.
Then delete him. There's no harm done.
No harm done.
We both knew this was going to be difficult. It's just a case of weathering the storm.
You mean ignore it?
No, I mean we start getting on with our lives and to hell with everybody else. The Sallys of this world will soon bore of us.
You really believe that's going to happen?
I wouldn't be living here otherwise. Besides, I can be pretty boring when the mood takes me.
Now you tell me.
Oh, wow. You look amazing.
I feel it. Thanks for the much-needed kick up the backside.
Well, it's my pleasure. Hey, you wearing your watch? How's your heart rate looking?
A very creditable 73 beats per minute.
I think we could nudge that a little bit higher. Hey, I've still got it.
How's this for an idea? We get a babysitter, nip out for an early dinner. Out being the operative word.
That sounds fab.
Well, I have a little business to take care of, then I'm all yours.
Promise you won't be overdoing it.
I won't. Tony's back.
God, it's about time too.
Hello. Are you enjoying the show?
It's alright. I hear woman says I thought it wasn't PC. Whatever that means. I didn't think it was that bad.
Tom,
Cool is funny. I mean, higher lower.
now about that, this might sound a bit awkward, but I want you to do me a big favour.
What sort of favour?
Well, this might sound a bit silly, but I want you to pretend that Julie isn't there.
She's over there making balloon animals.
No, you can see her, but let's say anyone like Grandma or Eileen.
Your lady friend.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's one way of describing it, yeah. Well, if they were to ask you about the show, you'd say she wasn't there, that General Custard here rode alone.
That sounds like a lie. Dad says they're bad.
Yes, and technically he is correct.
Maybe I wouldn't mind if we won loads of presents.
Well then, we'll have to see what we can do. Hey, partner?
Bye, love.
Good night, Anna.
Night.
Evening, Roy. Have you got a minute?
Given the circumstances, I would suggest that further contact with each other is imprudent.
And what circumstances would those be? I just want to chat.
There is nothing else to discuss. Your business is with the police.
There you go again.
I would ask you to leave.
Not until you stop making these wild demands.
We both know that's impossible.
Now, what's impossible is me walking away from the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You don't have a choice.
You see, again, that's where we differ. You see, I'm a great believer in options, one of which is to draw a line under this whole misunderstanding.
In other words, you're asking me to pretend that it never happened.
I want you to move on. I need closure. Can't live like this. I won't live like this.
You have my final answer.
In that case, let me put it another way, Roy. You forget what you think it is, you know, and maybe, just maybe, we can avoid another tragic accident.
You making a threat?
You've seen into my soul. What do you think?
I'm sorry to disappoint. There wasn't much in the way of action. As far as I remember, I spent much of my time guarding the battalion commander's vintage wine collection.
Doesn't sound much of a laugh to me.
Oh, it had its moments.
No offence, but I thought you'd have loads of war stories.
Malaysia wasn't that kind of war. Besides, it's not what I wanted for my service.
How do you mean?
Only fools long for combat. When I was your age, I needed, for want of a better word, discipline. I needed direction. The army gave me that.
Is that all?
I learnt lessons that lasted me a lifetime. They took a useless sack of bones and literally turned him into a man. It was hard, but it served me well.
Is that why you seem, I don't know, super chilled?
Well, let me put it this way. I left a few of my demons in those far-off lands.
There you are, Kev.
Yes.
Looked like you needed that.
Just a tad.
Bad day.
Par for me at the moment.
I'm not going to be made to feel like I'm the villain in all this.
What part of a want to quiet pipe by myself do you not understand?
Someone has to make a stand.
Yeah, and of course it had to be you.
What's that supposed to mean?
You want this fight.
I want justice.
Yeah, well, this isn't the answer.
So what do we do? Just stick our heads in the sand?
No, we get a solicitor, do everything legal and above board.
No, we have to pay to get rid of him. I'm sorry, but I don't think so.
I'm not asking. I've had enough, Sal. You pull another stunt like this, and I'll call the police myself, and I mean it.
Birthday boy's in bits. I don't know how you could let Simon clean up like
Well,
that.
them's the breaks now. Come on, grab that and let's go.
He told your horses. What's the rush?
Look, Deirdre's coming in to pick Simon up. Do you have to draw a diagram?
Flaming heck. What if she sees me? What if he tells her I'm here?
Look, he won't.
Well, what if Eileen finds out?
Look, it's all sorted.
Well, how? Tell me you didn't rig the games.
The kid had me over a barrel.
You are going to burn in hell.
Yeah, well, rather that than having me what's-its roasted by Eileen.
What are you doing? Hey, relax, Deirdre got delayed. So, I hear you've been leading my son astray.
Oh, he doesn't need much leading. I thought we had a deal, partner.
Hey, don't you worry, your heap big secret's safe with him.
I'll help you with that.
Oh, aren't you love?
So, what's the score you two?
Our relationship is purely professional.
Fair enough. I'm just checking, like. I'd hate to think the lad had sold himself short.
Hello? Hiya. Sorry I'm a bit late. There were a food demonstration on at the supermarket. Dead impressive.
What's wrong?
I suggest you sit down.
It's okay, in your own time.
Tony Gordon came to see me.
Here we go.
We spoke
I
about...
thought we'd agreed that you'd have nothing more to do with him. You shouldn't have let him through the door.
He was most insistent.
Was he aggressive?
No, he was quite rational. Disconcertingly so, in fact.
Tell me exactly what he said.
Forgive me if my usual lucidity has been somewhat compromised.
Well, you're frightening me.
Well, please be assured that the feeling is most definitely mutual.
Tell me exactly what happened. Right, has Tony threatened to hurt you in some way?
Hurts? No.
What then?
I believe the suggestion is more along the lines of murder.
So will he murder Roy? Go to itv.com/Corrie for an exclusive insight into Tony's mind.
You shouldn't have been on the A12.
Look, I wasn't taking her to Sandhills. I wanted to show your mother something. A residential home.
It's the penultimate episode. Collision is next.